and then you can just watch me, okay? So you don't have to say anything. So I
have to watch.
Yes. I makes it. So this is z, it, p, zip. T, I, p, tip. B, I, bin. D, it, p, dip. Next one is a. A makes a. So we have k, a, t, cat. Next one is b, a, t, bat. S, a, t, sat. Z, a, p, zap. O makes ah, k, ah, t, like you sleep on a cot when you're camping. D, ah, t, dot. D, ah, n, dawn.
Show her that.
Ah, p, top. E makes eh. So we're gonna do j, n, Jen. G, t, get. S, t, set. P, pet. U makes a, k, a, p, cup. S, n, sun. F, n, fun. P, p, pup. So we're going to do a sounds review really quickly. A makes a, B makes b, C makes k, and D makes d. E makes e, F makes f, G makes g, and H makes h. I makes I, J makes j, K makes k, and L makes l. M makes m, N makes n, O makes ah, and P makes p. Q makes qua, R makes S makes s, and T makes t.
Not right now, he's still doing
U makes a, V makes v, W makes wa, and X makes x. Y makes ya, Z makes z. Okay, Miss Emery, can you go get paper now, honey? And I'm going to start your video for writing your letters, okay? While you go get paper.
Who's the best kid?
Who's the best kid?
Tutor.
You. Out of everybody in the world, you. And if your sister asks me, I'm going to say her. And Teacher Ann is a smart girl. I'm always going to say the person that I'm talking to. Okay. So we are going to... Do you have your paper out, honey?
No.
All right. Get your paper out, and I'm going to start the video, okay? So
But I do have a paper out, but I don't have
uppercase, we start at the top. We use the whole line, and we cross here. Lowercase uses half the line. We start with a C. We go up and back down. B uses the whole line for uppercase. For lowercase, we do a line down. It uses the whole line. We go halfway up and over. C, we use the whole line. Honey, I put you on mute so you can just catch up with where I am. Lowercase c uses half the line, and we just make the same shape just using half the line. For a D, we use the whole line, and then we make our D shape. For a lowercase d, we use a half the line to start with. We make a C, we come back up, and then we trace it back down. So the whole line is used here and only half the line is used here. For E, we use the whole line. We trace this upper line, middle line, lower line. For an E, we make a turtle shell. We come around and it uses half the line. F, we use the whole line. We trace the upper line and the middle line. Lowercase f uses the whole line. We make a shape like this. It's like a backwards fish hook. And then we cross it on the dotted line. G, we make a C shape. We come up and we cross right on the dotted line. Sorry, I don't think you saw that my hand was in the way. So we make a C shape, we come up and cross it on the dotted line. And that is important because your last name has a G in it. So we're gonna make an uppercase G, a lowercase O, a lowercase T, a lowercase E, a lowercase L, a lowercase L, and a lowercase I. So there's your last name, G-O-T, E-L-L-I, and that's not part of it. Okay, and then we might as well do your first name. E uses the whole line, and we do a capital like this, and then lowercase m, we make a line down, trace it up, over, turtle shell, and around. R, we make a lowercase r, it uses half the line. We make a line down, trace it back up, over. And then a Y, we do a slanted line this way and then a slanted line that way. All of your letters use half the line except for E, and the only one that goes in the hot lava is the Y. Okay, so now we're at lowercase g. We did our uppercase G. Now we're gonna do our lowercase g, uses half the line. We start with a C shape, follow it around, it goes into the hot lava G. H, I, J, so uses the whole line down, trace it up, over, uses the whole line, uses half the line. J uses the whole line, then a lowercase j uses half the line. Uppercase K and lowercase k look almost exactly the same. The only difference is K uses the whole entire line, and this one uses this part and then only half the line. L, we make a line down and cross it, and then a lowercase l, we just make a line down. M, we do this, lowercase m, line down, trace it up, over. N uses the whole line. Then for lowercase, it uses half the line. We do line down, trace it up, over. O uses the whole line and half the line. P uses the whole line and then half the line, but it goes into the lava. So we're going to make a line down, trace it up, over, and around. Q uses the whole line. Ooh, I didn't use the whole line. And then we make a tail. Lowercase q, we are going to make a C shape, come up, down, and then we make a hook. Okay, so there should be something that came up on your computer, honey. Can you click on it? It says, there we go. Awesome. Okay, so we'll just go to Q today.